Would be good if I had this set correctly. Hello, welcome. So we're going to be working on the library some more. We'll see what we can do. Uh, Moving on up to the second floor. If you are interested, I have the previous couple videos, or 3 videos, of me working on the library on my YouTube channel, which is Asheron Games with a Y. Um, and how is this door always open? I swear I close it because I don't want people running around in here. But here's what we're looking at right now for the build. Um, and here, actually, let me properly intro the recording. Hello, welcome. We are working on the WoW Guildhall Library. So this is what we have so far. I have 3 videos up on my YouTube channel, Asheron Games with a Y. If you want to see how we got here. Um, and yeah, I'm still not sure about this tree. I really like it when you look at it like this, when you just see the bottom of it, but I'm not so much a fan of up here. So unless I can kind of figure out what I'm doing up there in a way that I like it better than right now, it may not stay there. We need to do something right here. I also tried putting a fence here. I thought that might be cute, and I didn't like it. So we're not putting the fence there. I went and did what I had to earn the fence I wanted, only to not use it. Also, I just realized I haven't bought, there's new fences that you can buy from vendors, and I haven't bought any of those, so we may have to check those out when I'm ready to add fences. More fences. Or, well, yeah, I guess I didn't add any, so add fences. Put this up here because I'm going to need it at some point. So let's come over here. Oh, we also have to do this kind of like half landing here. Have to do something there. And I don't know what I'm doing there yet. So let me grab my design ideas I have here. I have a bunch of sketches. And then I have a bunch of like saved inspiration pictures as well. Just from like other housing people, some of their designs. So I just have this written as like a cozy nook, which is not particularly helpful as far as, knowing exactly what I want to do with it, but that's all right. We will figure something out. All right. I wish I could share with you guys. I suppose I could, but it would be kind of a pain. Um, just what I'm looking at, if make it easy that you guys can kind of see what I'm skimming through for some cute ideas for what I want to do. I kind of like this. This kind of has like a chair with a table with a candle on it. But first, let's do this because I pretty much know what I want to do here. I think. Uh, all right. So I want to do a little. Oh, we have a beanbag chair, don't we? Am I crazy, or isn't there like a beanbag chair? We make a beanbag chair like this. Kind of. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. dox myself. No, I don't know what information's on there. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Obviously, I don't use it. Alright, so pull this up a little bit. See what else we got. I don't know why I thought there was a beanbag chair. I mean, I guess it seems unlikely. Not really in keeping with WoW aesthetics, but it sounds cute, right? I think it would be cute. I forgot our brazier of a loon gets in the way of everything. Which means trying to select this pillow is going to be hard, and I don't know what the pillow's called. There, we got it. We got it. Nice. Alright, maybe we'll do it like this. Make it look like it's really resting there. We'll have to put one in front of it because it doesn't look great. There. That looks better. I need to get some more pillows. If I'm going to be doing them like this, I have them over there like this too. I want this one to be like resting it just a little bit. Alright, that may not work. I wonder if I have any plushies. I'll bet I do. Maybe like a drink or, something to make it look like, oh, it would be cute. I have this book here. And make it look like they were mid-read, all cozied up. Gonna be able to grab this again. Alright, you know what? It's fine. We're leaving it for now. Here's a plushie. Is that where I want him? I don't know if it is. I think maybe I want him over here. Maybe this person was a kid. Or they just like plushies. I still have a stuffed animal collection. I mean, it's in storage. It's, the ones that I've had, but I still technically have it, and they still mean something to me. What's that sound? Make sure nobody's in my house. This house, not my real house. Food and drink. There we go. Well, I was thinking about putting the wine, but I don't know if the wine goes with the comfy pillows plushie set. What does? I need more drinks. This just reminds me of like running Mythics and Raid. See this and I'm like, okay, it's time for Raid. I don't think I could put it anywhere as a cauldron. I would have to, like, I'll probably put it in the Raid room. In fact, I most certainly will. I guess we'll just put a little cup here. There. It just looks like somebody was having a little cozy time. I really want to fix this pillow. Oh, I can. Okay, good. I got it selected. So it seems like you can select it more easily in the not advanced tool than you can with the advanced tool. There. I think that looks, yeah, that looks more natural. Cute. I think that's cute. Maybe I want some more plants here. Because that one just kind of looks out of place. Let's actually make this a little smaller. And maybe some grass. I don't necessarily want it to look like this is part of the tree, but like maybe a little moss or something grew up the side. What do I have that could look like moss? This. Well, it doesn't look like moss, but it does, I think, look good there because it kind of builds this out. There we go. There, that looks perfect. Now, moss. I don't think they gave us anything that really works that way. This might work. Down just a little. There, like a little cute um, cozy spot with a little bit of plant life. Oh my goodness, I cannot click anything. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to bring this down. I made it so big because I wanted to hide one of the tree stuff, but I think if we just distract from it, it's fine. If we distract from it, then the tree shouldn't be what you're looking at. I had this red plant selected there for a second. Or hovered over. There we go. Okay. I mean, that's not cute. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'm kind of debating some things, but I think for now it looks good as a nice little spot. Maybe at some point I'll put like a couch there or something instead, but for now we're gonna leave that. And then I had something I was looking at. What is this, photo viewer? I might add this. This would be window capture. Before I do this, I should probably I should probably not be opening random windows on here. Okay, no, that is what I want. Yes, that is what I want. Okay. Where is it? Okay, it's just huge. Well, actually, you know what? We'll keep it huge for now. Okay, so this is some of the images that I have saved for different things. I'm not going to go through every single one or why I saved it, but I am looking to see some of what some other people did for kind of their little, spaces like this. Kind of like that. That's cute. All right, I'm definitely hearing like somebody in here. Wonder if it's one of my guildies. Some of these I got off of Pinterest. They're like, you know, probably AI generated because everything on Pinterest is AI generated these days, but just like this I really like. I mean, it wouldn't work for this corner, but it's really cute. This is really pretty. It looks very similar to what I have going on with the bottom of the tree. It's not where I got the idea from, but it has a similar vibe. Wonder what they were doing up here. I'm sure I have pictures of it somewhere. Some of these, look at how cool some of these ideas are. There's reasons that I saved them. I love this feature. Oh, it's gorgeous. And most of them have these watermarks on them. So if you're seeing any of these and you're like, oh, I want to go look that up, the majority of them have watermarks on them. Not all of them, but this is the one I was looking at that I was like, oh, that's cute. The couch with just the little candle. I do like that. I don't know if that's what I want to do in this corner, but I think it looks good. And it's not abnormal for us to, like, builders and artists in general, to go and look at other art and stuff and get ideas for it. So don't be like, wow, I can't believe that you would, go and be looking at other people's ideas. It's not crazy. All right. Let's look at some other ones. I have things saved in different spots, so I can't open it all at once. Okay, photos. Great. So here's one where they have this little section here. Theirs is a lot bigger than mine is, though. But I really like how they do their levels. This is some of what I got the inspiration of my levels from. I really did take inspiration from this one. I love their levels. Also, this kind of thing, love it. This is the vibe I want when you look up in the library, like with the different levels and then the cool top. If I do things right, that'll be some of that vibe. Ooh, I like this. This is neat. The couch is going right into this little feature. Very cute. Love these levels too. I like how they layered pillows on top of the couches and stuff to make them look plush, because they don't come like this. This is people putting extra uh, things on top of it to make it look like a plush couch. Okay, I think that's all of that one. All right, let's go see if somebody really is in my house. So I don't know where those sounds are coming from. There's not that many places to hide in my house anymore, though. Plus, the only person I think who would come in here and hide is Alex. I don't think this goes anywhere anymore. Yeah, I removed the room. I removed a few of my rooms because I was tired of just kind of having them sit there empty until I'm ready to build them, so I'll just rebuild them when I am ready. Hey, what's that? I see a name. Yes, it's Alex. Of course it's Alex. Damn it, Alex. I found him. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, there's got to be somebody in here. All right, hold on. Where did he go now? He was here. Is he on a demon? No, he was on a priest, right? I don't know what a priest could do. He was on like a demon hunter or a warlock. So, oh, he's not even in my guild right now. So I can't even see. That's so funny. I only know it's him because he's the only person in the guild who's from Eldrath. So all of his characters are from that server. What a nerd. All right. Well, the question is answered. I don't know where he went, though. Okay, back to my... He's not hiding up in my tree again, is he? He was up there at one point. Um, Back to looking at pictures. Uh, oh, I love this. Okay, maybe something like this. Here, let me grab it. Look at this. This is I love this kind of couch vibe. I took this because I'm planning on doing a swing. There's a few different like types of swings that people have had. Um, but I do really like how they did this like corner L couch, corner couch. So maybe we'll try something like that, but in kind of a little bit of a darker theme, darker vibe. And move this up. Now what is he doing? I do want to hide this fireplace. So whatever I do, I want to somehow not have the fireplace there. Or, not be able to see it. I'm not sure what I could do to hide that. Have a different fireplace, maybe? Would this look too out of place here? Since we've got a very, like, kind of dark, woodsy vibe. Not sure if it would look great. This might actually look good. Yeah, I hear you. The dog just went on a long walk. He got played with. I was really hoping that he would not be a butt while I was streaming. That's him. That's his I want something bark. But he's not getting anything. Okay. So we could just put like a... Oh, but then I'm going to have the same problem up here. Oh, he's a rogue. That's the rogue sound. The shrew. That's why I can't see him. Because we're not in a party together. Yeah, so then I have the problem up here again. Hi. Oh, that's Skiff. That's not Alex. Just have all of my guildies in here. Crashing my stream. What are you? Okay, he is a demon hunter. I was like trying to figure out what could get up there. That makes sense. Hello, Skiff. All right. How? Because that doesn't necessarily look bad. The fireplace, like the top of the fireplace. Thanks, Alex. I don't know if they're watching the stream or not. Say thanks. So what I was thinking is that because this is like wooden and stuff, it may not look as out of place as the top of this bottom fireplace does. Then I could put a nice little couch here. Just ignore the gillies. Kind of couch. Something comfy. So maybe this, but this is a very horde um, fireplace, so I think maybe I want a horde couch. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Then I want a rug of some kind. This. Gosh. Nobody's agoraphobic or agoraphobic, arachnophobic. Anyway, this is what I deal with. Uh, my guildies. No, shoot. Making a mess of my library. This is I like this. Might have to raise this though a little bit. Why is this so tall? I don't like that I either have to like sink it into the ground or it is weirdly tall for a rug. I guess they are watching the stream. I was definitely not expecting you guys to crash my stream. That's for sure. I probably should have been though, honestly. I probably should have uh, suspected this. Thanks, Skiff. I really like this rug. I just don't like how tall it is. Whoops, that is the wrong thing. Alright, if I make it smaller. Ignore the gnome. Okay, that's better. That's a lot better. Ooh, I like that sound. It's very pretty. Thanks. Not like I'm sitting here trying to actively design or anything. Tables. Should we put one over here too? Not sure about that one. I do think I want this one. It needs to be way smaller. Just set it right there. I'm not that fun to mess with if I'm just gonna ignore you guys. Is this? Oh no, we have to save that. That's for reading room. These guys. Then book. What book do I want on here? I'm running out of books actually. That does. You know what I'll do? I'll do the other table. Where did it go? Here. I'll do this one over here. And then I will bring it down like this. And then I'm going to move the candle over here and put this on here. Appreciate the soundtrack between the guildies and the dog. So much for my satisfying building sounds. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm running out of pillows. This one goes well on there, though. I need to go get more pillows. I don't actually even know where I got most of them from. I know some of them came from Suramar, but I don't have the arcane shit that you need to get more of those. So I can't get them from there, but I know there were other places. Stop barking, buddy. Yeah, okay. He won't settle down, so he's got to go in his crate for a little while, because he should be taking a nap. He's been up all afternoon. He's had a good walk. He's had a good meal. He got, like, special wet food and everything. He should definitely be crashing. Okay. Anything else I want to add here? Maybe to the walls to kind of really bring it to life? It's so funny. I look at those pictures to get inspiration, and then every time I end up going and doing something completely different. But it helps sometimes just to kind of get your brain going. All right, wall hangings. We need something horde. I say as I grab an Imani frame. I mean, trolls are horde. That should count, right? Nah, that's too much. The skiff making. Glad the two of them are having so much fun. Sure, let's do this. It's not going to be this big. I don't know why it's so huge. Take this down quite a bit. Wonder if I can change the color at all. Nope, of course not. No, I think that detracts from the space more than adds to it. Sometimes that is the difficulty, figuring out what brings more life to a space and what just makes it look, or, you know, makes it look disjointed. Here, what else do we have? Oh, dang, that's huge. I saw some people do some really cool stuff with putting things that were not meant to be in walls like they were art. So I'm trying to be a little bit less literal with everything that I look at and trying to see it from, like different potentials perfect potential perspectives. I saw some of those sunk into the walls. I want something up there. I just don't know what. All right, we're just going to scroll down. This look. Hey, we're gay. For Pride Month and everything. Nice. That's not too bad. Ooh, almost lost it there. And then I almost lost myself. The amount of times I've fallen off of these stairs. I mean, that does look cool, but I still think it's taking away from the space. I hope nobody watching this finds all this stuff too distracting. The ADHD helps because I'm very able to tune everything out, but I know not everybody is like that. So these two might be very distracting. I, however, am barely noticing them for the most part. Oh, this is cute. Wait, this might actually work. Or do I maybe not want it there, but like here? No, I don't want it there. So much of this is just trial and error. That's why everybody does speed builds. So you don't see all of this. Okay, I think that actually looks good. I think that while it does detract some of the attention, do I have somebody else here now too? Um, while it does take some of the attention, I think it takes it in a way that kind of keeps everything cohesive. We'll see. Sometimes when I walk up to a place later on, I'll look and see something I did and be like, oh no, I hate that. Okay, so we've got our cozy little uh beanbag chair corner right here. Then we've got this really warm area up here that I love. This little hoard area. While we keep all of this cool and kind of dark, which is the intention for this to be lit almost entirely by this and have this really cold lighting so that our storm windows really stand out as opposed to being washed out by warmth. And so that's why this is pretty dark. So we've got this one light that I kind of think I still need to move further this way. Really keep this kind of dark and moody. But then you come up here and you start getting into the actual warmth of the library. And you come here at that little spot. So I think, yeah, I think this first level is pretty good. Hey, Skiff, need a troll mask. I don't think troll mask would be fitting. Oh, I didn't see I didn't see all your guys' comments. I see them now. I wasn't looking. I was more paying attention to you guys in the game. All right, so sorry. Hold on, let me get a drink. So this next level, I have to consult my notes for how I'm going to build it. It's kind of already built, obviously. But I don't think I'm going to do it exactly like this. I think I can keep this half. And this going out here. But I haven't decided if I'm going to have this actually go out onto the balcony out here. Because if I do, then I have to put stuff on the balcony up there. Or if I'm going to hide it. But I think, yeah, I think I'll just put stuff on the balcony up there. And then I'm going to have stairs here that lead up to this little section. So, time to make use of these stairs I threw up here. Oh, Tyven! We love Tyven. I've still not earned him. I want to, but I have not gotten around to doing all of the content I still have to do. And I played Dragonflight quite a bit, and yet there's still so much that I have to do to earn Tyven. I don't know how much of an angle I'm going to have to put on these. Because we need to go at a complete right angle. But it has to go up here. So I think probably that's too much. Alex, is that like every toy you have? Yeah, even when you're in the chat, I'm not entirely paying attention to you. I'm very focused on my build. All right, every toy that you can use in here. I swear one of the hardest parts with housing or with decorating is trying to select the items once you have other items built around them. I'm gonna have to redo this staircase so much, I know it. Because I never get it right on the first try, especially when it's angled. But even when it's not angled, when it's just straight, I still don't get it right on the first try, so the angled staircases are going to be way harder. I gotta get it to go like this, so I can't have it turn too fast. Alright. I have one more board, and I have to start making new ones. Hey, there's a platform down there. Nice, nice. Is that from the 20th anniversary? Oh, okay, see ya. Yeah, the podium. It reminds me of the ones that you were standing on for uh, winning certain things in the 20th anniversary. Right, what size are these? 70%. This part is probably not particularly riveting. That's why sometimes I do these with no commentary. Just do game sounds. And probably best that I don't always tell my guild when I'm doing it. Alright. Not looking too bad, not looking too bad. I'm worried that they're not quite steep enough. I don't think so. I think it was from that side activity during the Undermine patch where you fight the multiple older dungeon bosses at the same time. Oh, I did that like twice. Now, if I make them too steep, then I won't be turning them fast enough. So the balance here. I kind of want to like build down at the same time so I can see, but it would be really hard to do since I am not up there. Alright, just make a bunch of these at the same time. Makes this slightly easier. Sure, Alex is gone. I'm surprised that the toys are remaining as long as they are. I'm aware that this is turning a lot quicker than it was. I'm kind of trying to see if it has to since I made it steeper. Yeah, see, I think it has to, but I can just turn these ones down here faster as well. How many more stairs do we have? Probably 4, I'm guessing. All right. We'll judge our angles based off of the edge of the previous one. That way I can keep them mostly consistent. Oh no. There we go. This is kind of easier to do with a keyboard, to be honest, with the mouse. A little bit. All right, now we're not going forward enough, so that was probably too much. Dang it. I said it was gonna take me I said it was gonna take me some effort, some trial and error. I knew it would. I wonder if everybody has kind of this same amount of trouble when they're doing this kind of thing, or if it's particularly a me thing, or if there's a trick to it that I just don't know that some people are doing that they can, measure it better so that they don't have to just eyeball it. The, the puppy settled down, so I'm gonna let him out of his crate. If I can figure out where the latch is, because it is dark. Where did the latch go? There we go. All right, you can come back out and settle down. I don't know why the crate works so well, but it does work really well to generally settle him down. Okay, that's where we started to turn, I think, too much. God, it's so hard to see these. Why do I decide that I have to make everything so much harder on myself? I said he settled down, I let him out, and he immediately starts barking. But you notice when he was in his crate, he was not barking. So if he does not settle down, then I keep turning these because I keep selecting this. That's another reason why I kind of like doing it sometimes with the mouse instead. Okay. If you're gonna come out and be loud and obnoxious, then you're gonna go back in. Go in. Or come under my desk. Where are we at with connecting? There. Not too bad. I think we're going over too fast. There. Better. Alright, let's see. Alright. Is there a way I can like hide this? Oh, that's just my people I've put on ignore. I probably shouldn't like blast all of my Battle.net friend IDs every single time that somebody signs on. I guess I could put it in here instead of general. Then you can just see what my guildies are talking about, which is fine. Not bothered by that. I don't necessarily want to share Battle.net IDs. Well, now we're getting up high enough that I probably could start to build down from the top and actually get a good idea of where these where these need to meet. I like how I said that it was easier to do this with a mouse or with a keyboard than the mouse, and then continued to use my keyboard. Goodness, I continue to use my mouse when I said it was easier with the keyboard, which is true, it is easier with the keyboard, but I'm used to using the mouse. How do I make these neat? I think I'm doing a better job coming down than I was doing going up, to be honest. Wonder why that is. Let's see how we can connect these. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm looking forward to this build up here, but I think that's going to be in the next video, doing all of this. But I'm really looking forward to what it's going to look like. And then we'll expand our window situation here up here. And we'll figure out this tree situation and what we're doing with it. I think it'll be a lot more of this, putting these kind of glowy flowers in it to kind of hide the tree, the apple tree-ness of it, and make it look more mystical. I have Bo Burnham stuck in my head. Have it's either it's like bouncing between uh the Welcome to the Internet song and All Eyes on Me. Because I always have a song in my head at all times. It is annoying. Um, I recently watched some like vocal coaches reacting to Bo Burnham, and it was those songs, and so they've been in my head. So right now, All Eyes on Me is just like playing in the background of my mind. So you can imagine this build being to that soundtrack at the moment. I would love to play music. I've done it before, but then I can't leave the stream up because it'll get copyright claimed. So if I want to leave the stream up, then I have to not play music. Also, not everybody likes the same kind of music. You know, one thing that's really been disappointing me? I've been watching these housing builds, and so many of them just have AI generated music on them. Like but it's like so specific, so you know they're generating those songs specifically for that build. And I don't know. I just find that disappointing. I'm like, just find some copyright-free music. It's not that hard. You can find free copyright-free music that's not bad instead of generating stupid AI songs that are like the cathedral because you happen to build a cathedral. There was one I was kind of annoyed because I really liked it. It was like a sea shanty, and I really liked it. And I went to look it up, and it was AI. I mean, I assume it was AI because I couldn't find it anywhere. Oh no! I remember in the description. After I couldn't find it, I went and looked at the description, and it was like, yeah, this song generated by this AI. I was like, all right, well, this is the times we live in, I guess. It just, I guess part of it is that it seems weird to me when you're creative to use generative AI for creative things. And I would consider people who do housing creatives. Like, you have to be somewhat creative. I think a lot of us are probably artists. Like, I'm an artist. Um, and so an artist using generative AI instead of using even free out assets created by other creators. Granted, now, these days, if you go and find copyright free music, half of it's probably also AI generated. But at least you tried in that case. And I'm not even going to say, like, you can't ever use AI for anything. I've come around. I was on the you don't ever use AI for anything bandwagon. Because, I mean, I don't want to call it a bandwagon. There's good reasons for it. Uh, but I do think we're kind of in a time where it makes it hard to not use it for anything. There's a lot of people who have to use it for work. It's hard if you can just go and ask a question and get a specific answer and be able to ask follow-up questions, which you can't do on like Google, you know? If you go Google an answer, you can't ask follow-up questions or be like, okay, but here's my specific situation. So how does this apply specifically to what I'm looking for? and you can get an answer, or you can be like, I'm not going to use AI and not get an answer. That's hard to make yourself do. Ask me how I know. Um, and then also you have like, even when you Google things now, it automatically uses AI. I've tried to tell it like, no, I don't want to use the AI system, and it still is like, well, here's part of your answer. Let me know if you have further questions, or if you tell me about this thing and this thing that you're having problems with, then I can give you a more detailed answer. This looks really good, but I don't know that it's gonna meet. But it's like pretty even. The curve is really nice. Look how nice that looks. That's somehow doing it from the top worked way better than doing it from the bottom up. And I have no idea why. But it's working exactly how I wanted it to. Uh, Other than the fact that it's not meeting here correctly. What do I have clicked on? Because it's not this theme. Actually, instead of turning these, I should just make another beam. I'm so tired of turning the yellow one when I'm trying to turn the purple one. And now... Okay, you know what? I don't want to try to fix it. There. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. What's Bo Burnham been up to? He kind of made that saying that he had been feeling like he could come back, and then he got a ton of attention for that because it was amazing. And then he kind of disappeared again. Maybe the tension was too much. Maybe he was like, okay, I'm not fully ready to be back. I need more of a break. You know what? If he appears every 5 years, drops some amazing special, and disappears again for 5 years, I think that's worth it. Because every special of his I've ever seen was amazing. And I remember him from back in the day. The first time I remember him was his I can't remember how it started, but it was his like little thing on YouTube where he was like, whether you're whether you think I'm clever or not, think you're better, you're not. I'm a real G shorty, and I'll really find your G spot. That has lived in my head rent free for God, what, 15 years? Probably. Maybe longer. I actually have been longer. Because I feel like I was young when I first heard that. And I wasn't exactly young 15 years ago. Young-ish. Alright, we are like down at the level. But it looks so good. I hate to change it at all. But I guess I could just make the stairs shorter. I hope I'm not making them too short. Okay. It didn't make them too short. I think I might not have made them short enough. Right, we need one more beam, I believe. Yeah, we have to raise these even higher, fortunately. We'll just make this first one even with the platform. That gives us a pretty good amount of space to work with. That's like a whole stair. Well, we've kind of at the angle, not the distance, but the angle has finally met, like, caught up. All right, one more, one more. This one will just be flat as well, I guess. All right. There. Let's move that over a little bit. All right, that's not too bad. There is a sharp angle there. Um, that's just gonna have to be how it is. that. Well, I don't know why I moved that to the side. Just get rid of that. Don't think I'm going to use the Drenic fence. I think if I use anything, it's going to be the other fence. Yeah, there's things I don't like about it. I don't like that these are all cramped. And I don't like that the angle turns really sharply here. But how many people are going to be going up my stairs criticizing that? A lot. No, I hope not. But I do have this stair issue. Okay, I'm gonna fix that not on stream because I don't want to make you guys watch that again. Watch me sit here and mess with these stairs. So, yeah, I've got my windows that I need to do, and then I've got this up here, and then I think I am gonna make this like a little cozy with a couch and lights and all that fun thing, all that fun stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know what all I'm doing with all of this yet. Is part of the problem. I do want to do stuff with it. I don't know what yet. So we'll need some kind of a placeholder. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about how all of this is looking so far. I'm happy about the stuff that we did today. I think that's looking really good. So yeah, thank you for joining me. We made our way up to the second full level, and then I have a lot of ideas for up here. There's a reason that this is recessed, and so I'm looking forward to putting that together. So if you're interested in seeing that come together, then subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you haven't, or follow me on Twitch. Although I don't have a specific time when I'm going to do it, so it's easier on my YouTube channel because if you miss the actual stream, you can always go back and look at it. So